So right, so let's continue with the exercises. Open your books, please. On page. So once again, we have what kind of coordinators do we have? We have a single word, yes, and we have conjunctions which are used in pairs also. The correlatives, isn't it? Yes. So let's see here. Now you have to identify. Gina stays fit for she cycles. We had done this one, I should say yesterday. Done. Next one. The teachers were knowledgeable as well as dedicated. Yes. Communicative. Creative. It's cumulative. Okay, you look at the book and find the exact word. It is cumulative. What is cumulative? Giving. Cumulative gives reason. Okay. It is adding more information. Okay, that is cumulative. Fine. Next is the task was not only difficult but also time consuming. It is there, right? It's a contrast. It's a contrast. What is there as a contrast? It is adversative, right? Karan, you're correct this time. Okay. You may either take the dramatics class or join the I've given you a choice. Right? So either you keep quiet or study. Both things are very difficult, isn't it? Right? So here when a choice is given, so that is what? Alternative. I've given an alternative. Okay. Now we come to subordinators. What were these first? What were these we did? They were the coordinators, isn't it? Right? So we have coordinating conjunctions and we have subordinating conjunctions. So coordinate means they are equal. What is one thing about coordinators? They join the words or the parts of a sentence which are equal in value. If it's a word and a word, a sentence and a sentence, a phrase and a phrase. Okay? Right? Then what is a subordinate? Subordinate means someone lesser, lower, right? Yes, dependent, very good, dependent. Now subordinating conjunctions, they will be there, you know, like in a sentence. We've read about clauses. Yes, we'll be reading about them more. And you have in a sentence, there is a principal clause, the main clause, and there are things attached to that. Right? They are your subordinates. Okay. So here mainly is when you do subordinating conjunctions, they are with reference to clauses. Okay. Right? And of course, the coordinating conjunctions that we have done, they come in the middle of the sentence. Now, yesterday you were giving me examples. We talking about conjunctions which come at the beginning. So what are they? They are the subordinated ones. Okay. Right? Anshita is absent today? Okay. Agam is there? Why are you hiding? You sleeping? Is it properly? Okay. So what are subordinating? They join the clauses, right? They join the subordinate clause with the main clause. So subordinate clause also different kinds. You have the noun clause, you have adjective clause, you have your right verb clause, right? And you have your principal or the main clause, right? So it joins that. Once again, just like we had in your coordinating conjunctions, you had a single word. Okay. You had words which are used in pairs or correlatives. And here we have something known as your compound conjunctions also. Two words. Okay. Right. So let's have a look at it. So here, what are these here? What are these subordinating conjunctions now? It joins a subordinate clause to the main clause, a dependent clause to the main clause, right? And of course, yes, it is depending on its kind. Where is it generally placed? Where are they placed? Where the subordinator is going to be placed? In the beginning of the sentence, right? In the beginning of the sentence. So how do we join that sentence? Because how are we going to join the clause with the remaining part of the sentence? We place it at the beginning. Okay, right? Yes, so we have done here, yeah, like these words are very commonly used. Like you have although, where, though, that, what, because, after, unless, which, whom, how, why, where. All these are conjunctions. Yes, all these are conjunctions, right? And you're subordinating conjunctions. So what is the function that they join the dependent clause with the main clause? What are the kinds here? Look at it, you have single word. What kind? Whether, before, right? Then it is here compound, two words, even though, so that, and correlated, just like you had either or, neither nor, right? So here we have such that and so that. All these are your correlators. Now look at this here. Now when you look at these subordinating conjunctions, look at the sentence. We wondered whether you could come. Look at the next one. Before taking on the project, I calculated all the costs involved. Which one of these do you think is the main clause? I calculated all the costs. Then the dependent is taking on the project. I joined it with the conjunction. What is the conjunction? Before. Okay. Now when I join a dependent clause with the main clause, I have to make sure one thing, that is about punctuation. Right? What is this separating the subordinate and the dependent clause? Can you look at the sentence? What is it? It's a comma, right? So that means punctuation is very, very important when we combine clauses. Okay, it's a kind of differentiation. Fine? Yes. Now look at this here, and especially, of course, when we are there joining the clauses. Now, subordinating conjunction, it provides a necessary transition between two ideas. Transition is what? Change. This transition may indicate time, place, purpose. He will be allowed to go out after he finishes. So once again, it's a condition. When can he go out? After he finishes. Okay. Look at the next one here. Please tell me where the charts are. Okay. Please tell me. Right? Please. We invited her lest she should feel hurt. Lest is in case. Yes. So once again here, what is the reason here? What is the purpose? Unless you tell me everything, I will not help you. Yes. The paper was so difficult that Sanjay could not answer all the questions. So right, it is here. Yes. So one thing because of the other. Raghuveer, you can sit separately. And where did I ask you to sit? And ask you to change your seat? Didn't I? So where is your book? Why? Yes, Imash, if you are finding it difficult fitting in that bench over there, you can sit on the last bench. Right? Don't just sit like this in the class. Sit properly. You're decent boys, right? Okay? And you should know how to sit in the class. Now, next here, let us do these exercises. Then I'll give you some more to practice, and then this would be clearer. Okay, underline the conjunctions and write down whether they are coordinating or subordinating. Although he was angry, he did not say anything. Do raise your hand if you know the answer. Yes, here, first boy.
Although subordinate.
Yes. Although. Please tell me if we have a holiday tomorrow. Once again here, just find out if it is equal parts. Are they joining? Please tell me if we have a holiday tomorrow, which is the conjunction here.
Coordinating.
If, is it coordinating? Please, Aika. If is the coordinate with your conjunction. Is it coordinating or is it subordinating? Coordinating. How is it subordinating? Please tell me is. Okay, is independent. Okay, next one is very easy for you. As Madhu was not there, I left a message. Yes, Shri? As, and it is subordinate. Of course, you can identify from the comma also there, which is given, right? And of course, we know that it is, yes, it is subordinating. The children were tired. The children were happy. I joined them. The children were tired, but happy. So it is coordinating. Okay, very nice. Next is the old clock was. Let me read the sentence. I know, Prabjot, how intelligent you are. This intelligence never shows in your tests. The old clock was neither useful nor ornamental, yet Hakim would not give it away. There are so many. Neither nor, and yet also. So what is it? Is it coordinating or subordinating? Look at the sentence. Yet. What is it? Is it a reason? Is it cumulative? Is it alternative? Or is it any of those? Is it a purpose? Is it cause effect? What is it? Is it subordinating? Yes. Please come at once when you are called. When you are called. Look at your hints given here. Look at your hints over here. When do we use when? When is when? It is a subordinating conjunction. So it's easy to identify that way. Turn the pages. I know that in one lecture it is not very easy for you to understand. You have to turn the pages. Look at the examples given. Identify. Right? It is not wrong here to just turn back the page and find out the answer. Be sure. Next is, while we waited at the bus stop, we sang songs to entertain ourselves. So it is there. It is two clauses. It is subordinate. Yes. It's subordinate. While we waited. Yeah. You did not invite me, so I did not come. So is what? Subordinate. Yes. I will attend the seminar whether you come or not. Is it subordinating? Yes. Coordinating, what are the two parts then? What are the two parts? Coordinating should join equal parts. I will attend the seminar whether you come or not. What about whether and or? What kind of conjunctions are they? Whether and or.
Single word.
They're single words. It's coordinate.
Yes, ma'am.
How? Where you have a choice. I will attend. Have they given an alternative? No, it's not an alternative. So if it is, I will attend the seminar whether I like it or not. Right? So whether you come or not. It's adding to it. Is it? Is it an alternative? Is it a contrast? Yes, it's subordinating. Next is, the program was so good. We did not want it to end. So that is, it was so good that we did not want it to end. So and that is what we are. Okay. These are a little confusing. इसको भी ना एक क्रॉस लगा लो बड़ा वाला. We'll discuss this again. Do not make it fair and final. I will share with you more exercises. Then we are confident. Then we'll do the fine. Okay. Now next one you can do. Fill in the blanks with appropriate conjunctions. The children quickly finish their work. Dash they could go. This is there. Even in our sleep we can get the answer. So that they could go out to play. Am I writing? Shirin is writing for you. Yes. Next one. B. No. Hargun. Next one. Give. Be careful. Or you will slip. Otherwise you will slip. It is correct. Or else you will slip. Okay. Or else you don't use very common, isn't it? Otherwise, or. Dash, there is light, there is hope. Sit down, why are you shouting like this? Karan, where are your manners? And he's so confident giving the wrong answer. If there is light. Where there is light, there is hope. Okay. Yes, next one, Pratibha, stand up. Ritu has dashed the confidence, dashed the courage to participate. Yes, neither nor. Very nice. Good. Next one is his charisma. Everybody admires him. Is his charisma. Charisma is personality, his influence. Everybody, I'll give you one. That is his charisma that everybody admires him. What's the first one? Yes. Such. Okay. Such. The students were excited. That they were going. You keep quiet. Karan is not opening his mouth in this class today. Cover your mouth with your mask. Nice. Next, yes, Angel. Give a reason. The students were excited. Why were they excited? Because it's the correct one. We think because it's too common, it can't come. We need to find something more difficult and uncommon. Because can be there. Abhishek bats well. He is not a good. Although, right? Yes, one is not supporting the other. You can say, although he is good in batting, but he's not a good fielder. Last boy over there, what is your problem? So, although, kindly tell me. Yes. You raise your hand. Jen, stand up. Give me the answer. Kindly tell me when it is time. Right? It can't be if for whether, it has to be when. Next is Rahul Dash called, visited us when he was in Delhi. Yes. Last. Neither no. It's correct? Yes. Okay. Dash we plan now, we will not succeed. Even though we plan now, no, absolutely no. If we plan now, unless. Okay, now come on, let us, when do we use unless and until? You should be aware of this also. When do we, can you make a sentence? Probably make a sentence with unless. We just made one, make another one. Yes, yeah. Okay, sit down. Yes. Unless you don't complete your work. Okay, you can't. Or unless it doesn't rain, the farmer will not get a good harvest. Okay, unless is it's a condition, right? So if I have to use until, Time. Now make a sentence with until. Yes, yes. So what's the difference? Yes, Adhika. Good. Very nice. Or I will not move from this room until both are what? What are both? Conditions. Isn't it? Right? Okay, so here, like once again, here you will not get your certificate unless you complete, your assignment, right? Or you will not leave the room until you have completed your homework. Okay, right? So both are there giving conditions. Right, so with this, I think so it's an end about the conjunctions. Yes.